Well, right now, new details emerging about WNBA star Brittney Griner's return to the U.S. Griner's arrival has been celebrated across the country, but not everybody is thrilled with who the U.S. let go in the prisoner exchange. Wake Up Charlotte's Drew Petrimo reports from Washington.
Ben, we are now hearing from an official who was on that plane with Brittney Griner as she made her way back to the U.S. This was the scene inside the plane as Brittney Griner made her way from a Russian penal colony back home to the U.S. Finally on American soil, Griner posing with her wife and a government official who spent months on the team negotiating her release.
She jumped on the plane and went right to saying hi to everyone, making a personal connection, shaking hands, saying thank you. I found someone who was just absolutely wonderful, kind, generous, interesting, and above all, authentic.
As family, friends, and supporters celebrate Griner's return after nearly a year in Russian captivity, there's also concern over the deal that secured her freedom. Griner was traded for Viktor Bout, a notorious Russian arms dealer.
We're glad she's home, but we have to recognize wide-eyed that right now as Americans we have made it clear that we are willing to do anything to bring a single American home, and there are people that are watching that.
I think anytime we can get an American out of jail that's imprisoned improperly, I think we all celebrate that, and we need to continue to work to get the other folks out too.
Some worry the deal will lead to more Americans being taken captive overseas. Others, concerned Bout, will pick up where he left off.
If Mr. Bout decides to go back to his previous line of work, then we're going to do what we need to do to hold him accountable and to protect our interests.
U.S. officials say any threats Bout might pose are manageable and that they're focused on bringing home more wrongfully detained Americans. Now that Griner is back in the U.S., she says she's going to use a foundation set up to help get her home to help other Americans stuck in similar situations. Reporting from Washington, I'm Drew Petrimo. Wake Up Charlotte.